Hey YouTube, I don't know what video this is. We're on day 68 of the birthday stream. We're gonna spin the wheel and see what we get here. I have updated the images, by the way, chat. I don't know if you noticed. So we did play more Adventure, so I updated that to the newest thumbnail. We played more Yu-Gi-Oh! Libra Mod. We played more Conquest 2 or Conquest Ultimate. We played Pokemon Bushido. Let's see what we get today. Ooh, well, it's Digimon something. That's for sure. I just don't know which Digimon. All right. Digimon World Data Squad Part 4. Here we come. Go see a live stream, you cowards. All right, chat. I'll be switching over to that in a second. YouTube, I'll pause the recording. YouTube, we're back. You already know what it is. It's been a little skippy today. Like, we didn't have this problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! Hopefully we don't see it with this one. Feels weird. I feel like I've played this game a lot and also not played it at all. And I've never quite figured out why I have that mix. Also, I think this is another louder game, so I'm going to put the audio down a little bit. As always, chat, let me know how my audio is. You should be able to hear the game, but it should not ever at any point be louder than I am. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, I guess we're just going to the next area. Sea Precipice Girapolis. Yeah, sure. AKA Mount Battle from Pokemon Coliseum. Because it's just a bunch of floating platforms. Let's get rolling. I don't remember if we were close to any Digivolutions. So I'm just going to try and go for it. I do think this area should be a little simpler to navigate than the last one. In theory. Thank you, Bacon Beast, for the $62 with the comment more, which is, yeah, that's how it feels. Correct. You've perfectly encapsulated my feelings. Thank you for the extra 2 hours on the timer. Appreciate it. And you know, if we could all just stop, that'd be great. If we could all just agree that I've streamed enough, that'd be fun. But apparently, you guys disagree. Chat, what happened? Look at my notes. Do you see how many days we went without a donation? We went all like this, pretty much all here, and then all of a sudden, it just started happening. We just started getting them every day. Basically from day 55, more or less. No, that's not even true. We had a good streak between 56 and 61. But we've had multiple donations every day since day 62. I think since the first time someone was like, let's make it to day 69. I think that's what changed. Chat, who's still here? Who's still here? Watching my Sisyphusian struggle.
My wings are getting wet.
What?
Let's look for the mild Digimon and rescue the children.
Also, where are your tamers? Why is it just Marcus and then the four of you? I mean, Musser. A funny number goes brr. True. We are but simple people. Yeah, I guess. Sure. By the way, chat, I'm not plan. This might be one of those videos where we just cut halfway through the level, because these levels have been taking me like an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I don't know if I want to play that long. I got Dave the Diver to play. Also, chat, we got some time, if you can believe it. I forgot how long this game was. Chat, let's shoot the shit. What do you guys want to talk about? What do we want to rap about today? Any questions you guys have for me? Anything you've been wondering? Any games you're excited for coming out? Any games that you want me to play that are coming out? Any games that you just want me to play in general? Everybody getting excited for Viewer's Choice Week. I think in 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half is when that is. It's going to be a week from Sunday. That'll be pretty fun. Anyone have that one nostalgic scent? I'm glad you asked. I've got two. One of which is, I think it's called, I always forget the name of it. There is a name for this smell, and I forget it. I always say, I think it's Tetracarn, but I think that might not be the name. I think I might be confusing that with something else. But there's a, the smell after a summer rain is one for me. The, you know that smell where it's like, it's raining pretty hard, but like the ground's not wet yet, so you get that like weird like rainwater being like evaporated on like hot asphalt smell. That's a big one for me. Another one is, I think, iron or like maybe copper. I think copper. Sometimes I'll smell that and I'll get like, I'll remember my childhood for some reason. At all interested in Euclidean Chronicle, whatever? Is that the Is that the one that's supposed to be the spiritual successor to Xeno Saga? Is that what it is? I know it's supposed to be like a sequel to like one of those series, and I can't remember which one. But I'm semi-interested. Enough to like, it's on my radar, like I'm aware of it. I'm playing it early because I backed Kickstarter. Oh, nice. Like, it's on my radar, but I don't know if I'm going to do it. Petrichor is the smell you described. Yeah, I knew it was like something. I remember I learned about that in PAX East 2013 at the Kinda Funny panel, of all places. But I do like that smell a lot. I also like the smell of the ocean. I grew up in a beach town, so I'm a big fan of the ocean. So I like just like occasionally I'll just like smell the ocean Boston air, and I'll be like, hell yeah. That's the good shit. It's like Suikoden. That's the one I was thinking of. It's like the spiritual successor to Suikoden, right? I'm aware of it. I don't have any plans to play it, but like I might put it on my wish list and like grab it later. Or I might try out Suikoden before that. I don't know. The other one is like Sean's been mentioning this a lot. Grandia. He just played Grandia Remastered and he really liked it. So I've been thinking about trying out one of those games on the remastered version. I live near ponds, and pond rain fucking stinks. Smells like fish. Pond rain is not great. Ponds do smell. We were actually talking about this at work, I think a week ago. We were talking about how the ocean is great and ponds suck. Like, if all you have is a pond, that's fine. Swim in a pond. Go nuts. But if you have access to an ocean better than pond every single time. The reason why I bring it up is because we got new wooden floors placed, and the smell of sawdust makes me think of when my house got renovated when I was a kid. The sawdust smell lingering. Ah, I see. That makes sense. I can see it. I feel like that animation doesn't make sense for Guru Hamatalk. I'm also just realizing that that's the exact same animation that the Pterodon Mon used. The Terramon Digimon used. Kind of funny. But yeah, I'm very excited for Dave the Diver. I've been playing it for maybe a day or so. I think I've done more than I did when I played it on PC, and I'm having a blast. It's like the exact right checkboxes for me, where it's like roguelite, like runs. You have to like run a business at the same time, and there's like a bunch of like little upgrades and stuff that you have to keep track of. And I love that shit. It seems so easy, but I feel like a lot of games fuck that up. But like the gameplay loop in Dave the Diver is very, very, very good. I'm having a fucking blast with it. And I'd hard recommend it. It's free on PlayStation Plus right now. If you have the, I think the Essential Collection, the like second tier, I highly, highly, highly recommend playing it. Ooh, a Digivolution. Pretty fun. I still haven't gotten to the Dredge bonus content yet, but I'm excited for when I do. Same. I think I can unlock it now. I think I'm just waiting for it to happen naturally. I think you just need the farm. Also, I don't know if the Godzilla stuff is already in there, or if the Godzilla event hasn't come out yet. Oh, no, that's okay. We don't... No, I'm alright. Thanks. I didn't need this. It's actually worse than the Digimon I already had. Thanks. Cool. I had a Digimon that could insta-kill, and now I have fucking Airgimon. Great. I mean, for what it's worth, it's weird that Airgimon's in this game. Airgimon's one of those Digimon that, like, I take for granted. Like, I just assume it'll always be in the game, and then I don't think it was in Cyber Sleuth or Next Order. I think it got added for Hacker's Memory. Also, I wish you could Digivolve, like, de-Digivolve in battle, because now I'm just stuck with this for the rest of this battle, and these guys are kind of tanky. Also, the game is doing the classic, oh hey, the first boss is just a normal enemy now. Beam, beam. Beam, 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 beam. Beam, bam, bam, bam. What else have I been up to? Not a lot. I've been pretty much just streaming and then like watching TV and going to bed. I have not done anything interesting in quite some time. Chat, what have you guys been doing? What have you guys been doing that's been interesting? Give me your content. I want to steal from you. Because I've not been doing anything. If you can believe it, between work and my second job of streaming full time now, haven't had a lot of time. I'll just play video games. I basically played Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, nonstop. Then I briefly took a break and beat Final Fantasy 3 on the Pixel Remaster. Played a little bit more Final Fantasy 14. Then I went to Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, which took me weeks. And then I had like a week off, and I played a bunch of Poke Rogue, and now I'm playing Dave the Diver. No, wait, I'm sorry. In between Rebirth and Dave the Diver, I also played Dragon's Dogma 2. And Platinumed it. Been off for like 3 weeks just chilling. Next week back to work. Man, Europe is so cool. You could not just take 3 weeks off from work in America unless you've been working there for like 20 years. Playing this game on the Sega Saturn? Oh, what game? Was it Seaman? Also, the Sega Saturn. Don't you mean the Mega Drive? I think that's what it's called in Japan. I didn't know that the Super Famicom was the SNES for a very long time. I didn't know it was the same thing. I also don't fully understand what the Wonder Swan is, if we're being real. I don't fully understand what it is, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. Dragon Force 2? I think I prefer Dragon Force 1. Big fan of Maximum Overload. I think that's really good. What's their other album I really like? Maximum Overload is my favorite. I think it's Into Infinity something is the next album that they really liked. They did another one recently that I don't like as much, but I don't think it's bad. I just haven't really gotten used to it yet. Welcome to Nick is a secret Dragon Force fan. Also, it's not a secret. Hope you enjoy. Oh, Waymon's in this game. I don't know who to put you as in the meantime. Made by the guy who invented the Game Boy and Virtual Boy, who then left Nintendo. Oh, and it's like a third party? And then it just never had a sequel? Because, like, there are a few Wonder Swan games here and there. Like, there's some Wonder Swan exclusive Digimon games that I've just never gotten to. I think that might be a different dragon. No, I don't think so. I am, of course, referring to Dragon Force the band, not the game. Okay. Oh, that's mean. It moves them on all platforms, so that means they're gonna make me go up and down a lot. Double Dragon, Blimmy, and Jimmy? That can't be their real name. That can't be their real names. There's no way. They made several, but it's hard to compete against Nintendo in that space. That's true. Honestly, I think the original PlayStation is kind of a happy accident. You guys remember they were? I'm sure you guys probably know this because you guys are pretty well informed about this stuff. You guys remember that originally Nintendo contracted Sony to make the next Nintendo console. They gave them a prototype, and then Nintendo basically said, never mind. So then Sony was like, okay, what if we just made our own then? And then they did that, and then they ended up being a massive giant. One of the WonderSwan Digimon games ties into Digimon 2 very heavily for some reason. Yeah, it's the one with Ryo, right? Actually, do you guys want to know? A secret, real quick? You guys want to know a spicy secret? I actually have the WonderSwan Digimon games. There's Digimon a Node Tamer and Cathode Tamer, Veedramon version. There's Digimon 2 D1 Tamers, and there's Digimon Monster Card Game. There's like its card game version. There's Tag Tamers, and there are English translations for these games. So I do plan to play them eventually. I don't know when it makes the most sense to break into them, but I've got them downloaded, got them ready. Oh, it was an N64 add-on? Oh, was that it? It was an add-on for the N64 that had a disc drive. Is that what it was? Grew up with a Philips CDI aside from my PS1. That's funny. Also, is Philips owned by Sony? The N64 disc drive? Yeah, it's just funny that they just kind of... Nintendo is just so confident in their space that they were like, yeah, we don't want that. Go away. And then Sony was like, you know what? We do want that. And then around the same time, Sega just fucking crashed and burned because the PS2 beat it in every way. And then the original Xbox started taking off, started slowly introducing the world to online gaming. Gaming history is awesome. I love gaming history because I think the gaming industry as a whole is so fucking weird. And it's so neat, all the stuff that's happened over the years. I just think that it's so fun to like watch like the rivalries and the like different design choices and who was in the cutting edge of what. It's all real good shit. It's a good thing I work in the game industry. So very nearly died before it even got the chance to walk. Yeah. Like I've talked about this here and there. I don't really like the DS and the 3DS anymore. Like whatever I played a lot of DS, but I think whatever nostalgia I had for it has kind of gone away at this point because it's so annoying to emulate and port those games because of the whole dual screen thing. I don't know if Nintendo just like truly from the bottom of their heart believed that that two screens would be the future. But like it is very difficult to go back to some of those games. And I find that kind of annoying. But like that being said, like the Game Boy Advance, phenomenal. Probably Game Boy Advance might be one of the most like prolific systems of all time. And then do you have an AoE attack? Oh my god, AoE in this economy? Is that legal? What up, Nick? Also my girlfriend want to hear how you feel about streaming potentially ending at day 69 specifically. How? I have 4 hours left. How would it end tomorrow? I have 4 hours left. Assuming I stream this for an hour, that's 3 hours left. I'm not going to stream for 3 hours on a Thursday. Like, I'm just not. I don't know why everyone just keeps like. Everyone's been rallying to make sure I make it to day 69. You all have to know that it won't end on day 69. Mathematically, it doesn't line up. Like we got a few too many donations today, but also you had to keep donating because otherwise I would have just kept going today just to spite you guys so you didn't make it to day 69. But yeah, it won't end, but we'll see. I mean, do I have to like plan something for tomorrow? I didn't really have. I was just like, oh, it's just another day. But like, do I have to like plan a weird day 69 stream? because I am creatively tapped. I don't know if I can do it. Sega Saturn has great games, but not many made it to West, sadly. That is a bummer. And the GBA with the backlight was a game changer for me, and the clamshell made it so I could put it on my pocket without needing an extra bag. Yeah, the GBA was pretty good. The SP specifically, I think, was a work of art. Play some horny game, but pixelate the entire screen. I thought about that. The thought did cross my mind. When the red switch and the red floor rotates. Thanks. I would have... What useless advice. I would have to know that to get to you. Why would you... I like the Cassette Monsters game, Cassette Beasts. Well, if you like it so much, you'd know its real name. But also, I don't think the last Cassette Beasts video did that well. But also, that's not really a sexy game unless you want to fuck those like weird candy monsters. Or just some regular game, but pixelated. That'd be funny too. The problem is all these funny ideas I have for like tricking the audience like that, where it's like, whenever I do something where I just like pull a goof, is that people get mad at me. Those videos get so many dislikes, and I never figured out why. I'm like, do you not have a sense of humor? What do you mean? This is funny. And then people get mad at me, and I'm like, alright, well, whatever. Start talking about sex game? No, it's fine. I appreciate it. Just, yeah, I don't know. It's taking its toll today, chat. I don't know. I've been playing a lot of games. I haven't done the math on how many total hours I've streamed since my birthday, but it's a lot. It is a lot. Oh, weird. Is this blue Geogramon? Because he's got like, his horn is like jutting out a little bit. I can't tell. I guess he doesn't have the gloves, right? Maybe they just use the same head model for both Greymons in this game. Purple Giant Greymon? Yeah, it's a weird purple. It's not like a deep purple. It just kind of looks like faded. You're almost at 5k subs though, so bright side. Is it a bright side? Is it a bright side? Subs don't really mean much, unfortunately. I mean, for example, Digimon Memories Part 1 has like over 5,000 views, and yet I don't have 5,000 subs. We got some people watching my videos and not subscribing to me. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being like that? Couldn't be me. No, it's fine. I'm overall pretty happy with where things are, but it's more of like it's such a time sink. It's so much. I just like there's so much time that I have to be like on. Where, as I've stated before, and you guys are probably sick of hearing it, I'm not an extrovert. Like, I don't know why you would all think that, but I'm not an extrovert. I just, when I'm not recording videos, I'm sitting quietly at home, playing my video games. But it's fine. It's been a good time. We'll see how long it goes. There's also a non-zero chance that day 69 is a ruse. My biggest fear for tomorrow, my biggest fear that I think it might be possible, and I'm hoping that if I say it out loud, then I'll have guessed the twist, and therefore it won't happen. My worry is that tomorrow it gets to day 69, and then people keep donating until we have 69 hours on day 69. I think that's my biggest fear right now. I don't think you can do it. I don't think you guys have the manpower or the financial power to do that, but it is a worry. I thought about it a couple days ago where I was like, that might be something chat tries to do. And that would be another like 3 months of stream, or at least 2 months of stream. We'll see. Yeah, I'm good on donating for a while, so I doubt. Oh, Waymon. No way. We'll see. As people keep asking me over and over, oh, Nick, aren't you excited? The stream is almost over. I'm like, no, it's not. What do you mean? We've been at like under 5 hours for like a week. People just keep donating and I keep chipping it down. So I won't physically believe that the stream is over until I see that timer hit 00000. And not a moment before then. Wait, it's Waymon and not Whalemon? Yeah, it always has been. Bam, bam, bam. Music is not doing what I think it is. Keep thinking it's the other song. Hospital and tax bills for me, so count me out, unfortunately. I think Under also said that he's got some bills lately, so he will not be able to do it. So maybe it will end tomorrow. Maybe that's the plan for tomorrow, is that we do a stream. The problem is I can't celebrate like that, though. Because the second that I try and make like a stream is ending today, the second I try to make like an event like that, then immediately people just donate just to be contrarian and be like, not today. Nuh-uh. So like I can't even properly celebrate the end of the birthday stream until it's actually truly over. Also, not for nothing, it's weird to have to play head games with your chat. It's weird to like have to predict and like maneuver around. I'm like, am I free on Friday? I don't know. It depends if the birthday stream is still going. Sorry, friends, can't hang out on Friday. I gotta stream. Like, we'll see. We'll see. I think Chad's collectively agreed to a 69 end. I think I also specifically told Chad that if they want to really get the best content and surprise me the most with those donations, then they gotta wait and drop an absolute bomb right at the very end. So we'll see if that happens. Chad, I've been doing this for about 4 months now. What are you guys gonna do when these streams eventually end? What are you gonna do with your weekdays? What are you gonna do with your weekends when you're not hanging out in chat anymore? What are you gonna do when you get the whole screen back? Like, what are you gonna do when the stream goes back to just the full gameplay? No more me webcam, no more chat, no more timer. Go outside, oh god. You guys just gotta start thinking about that. You gotta start preparing. I'm not gonna know what to do. Actually, I know exactly what I'm gonna do with myself. I think the second the birthday stream ends, like literally the second, I want to put in PTO and take another vacation. But like a proper one. I think it's gonna be the first thing I gotta do, because I have to launch a game in May. So I have to make sure that I'm not like, I have a rest before I launch a game. I feel like letting the timer hover between 1 to 5 hours is such a tease. To be fair, this is my own fault. Because before, chat kept letting it hover around like 50 and 60, and I was like, chat, please, it's so hopeless if you just keep donating and it never gets below 50. It's like mentally taxing. At least when it's this low, I'm like not lured into a false sense of security. Like when it's this low, I'm like, okay, well it's just a fake timer at this point. It's basically just like a reminder for people to, wow, that did a lot. What the fuck? It's a reminder for people to donate. I would much rather have it stuck between 1 to 5 hours than have it get back up to like 60 plus. 60 plus means I have to look at that and I'm like, okay, that's the next few weeks at least. Like, whereas if it's when it's this low, I'm like, who knows when it ends? It'll end when it ends. You know, I'll actually have to use Discord to communicate my BS sale. True. I mean, I'm not gonna like quit streaming. It's not like I'm retiring when the stream ends. Although with the urgency some of you have donated with, it does feel like you think that. I feel like some of you like actually believe that I'm gonna like the YouTube channel stops when the timer hits 0. It doesn't. I promise you. It still goes. But I actually get a fucking KO. Look at this. So much for cheating. But I'll still stream every once in a while, probably like every 2 weeks on like Sundays. I'll go back to like once a week. I'll do more if like a new game comes out that's like chat's really hyped about, but that's about it. But it'll be nice to take some time back. Bam, 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 bam.
The boss and I are invincible.
Alright, I think I have to revive Falcomon now. Why do they keep targeting Falcomon? It's weird. Okay, do you come back with 1 HP? No, I don't think so. Oh, you do. Oh, it's because their HP's so low, I think. They just take the hits a little harder. A week and a half ago, I was in Germany with beautiful weather. And now? I got back, it's been rainy and windy. We had rain, I think, all last week. And like the week before as well. Gee, little secret area over here, I guess. I need one of you to have like a Digi-Egg. My big worry with this game is that all of those like battle screens, like the battle charge thing that just like takes a couple seconds. I feel like on the original PS2 it was to reduce load times, but like I'm on an emulator, I don't need to do that anymore. But I feel like it's so like built into the game that they can't just like undo it. That's like what's a good comparison? Oh, there was a game I was emulating recently where the load screens like have info on them, but they go by so fast that like you don't even get a chance to read it. I forget what it is. I'm pillaging kingdoms and taking prisoners to join my conquest for a husband. Are you playing Crusader Kings? It just sounds like that game. I wonder if I should grind. I feel like I'm still okay, but maybe maybe I usually grind more in this game to try and get Digivolutions, but because I haven't had to do that, I'm kind of just skipping it. I need to figure out why my sleep schedule's been so bad. Actually, no, I need to figure out why I'm just tired all the time. Because I am getting like a proper amount of sleep lately. I guess it's only been like 2 days that I've slept well, so maybe that's it. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh my god, I got an AoE attack finally. Have I eaten today? I did eat today. I ate before the stream. I had a burger. I feel like my body's finally getting adjusted to the caffeine in my energy drinks, so I feel like I have to take like a couple days off. But how do you take a break from caffeine if you need caffeine to be awake? How do you do that? I guess realistically, I should stop drinking on the weekends when I like don't really need to be awake in the morning. But it's become such a ritual at this point. Okay. Like food time, no riding without me, please. No problem, Kraycon. Ooh, Mega Digimon. A lot of water Digimon here. Lack of sun, vitamin D does that for me. I'll be inside and tired all the time. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I've been taking walks. But like I said, it was pretty rainy for a while, so maybe I wasn't getting enough. Yo, this is kind of wild. This move is actually really good. What the fuck? Where were you hiding this AoE move this whole time? And it reduces accuracy? That's gross. Oh, isn't that what open command is for? for unlocking moves that you haven't unlocked yet, or for using moves you haven't unlocked yet. Maybe I can do that with Gallantmon and get like his like big shield move that like does a giant beam. I don't know if that was exclusive to Rumble Arena. Bam. Oh, this was connected the whole time. Bam. Bam. I mean, I guess this is the upside of not having like MP or anything. You can just use whatever attacks you want whenever. This is a really good Mega Seedramon model. The more I look at it, this is pretty good. I don't remember this model being in the other games. Chad, I think I asked this earlier, but let me be more specific with it. If you could have one game for me to play, like if there's like one game where you're like, man, I want to see Nick play this, what would it be? I know Damien answered earlier with content warning with Carlos and Spencer. I've seen that game played. I don't think it would be that fun, to be honest. Also, Carlos doesn't have a PC because he's a fucking 31-year-old gamer without a PC. So he can't play any PC games. So it'd be just me and Spencer. That man has come so close to buying a PC so many times, and he just keeps not doing it. It doesn't help that he's getting married soon. So he's like extra in saving mode. So he's like really not buying anything. I like how even with an area where you can see the entire map for the most part, and it's a very simple puzzle, I still don't know where I'm going because they had to make it three-dimensional. It's like, oh yeah, you gotta go up and then down, and then up and then down, and then I'm just like, God, can't we just have one straightforward dungeon in this game, please? I'm fucking begging you. Please, just a crumb of, like, straightforwardness. Unicorn Overload, did you really like it that much? Because did you finish it yet, or you played it recently, right? Oh, I know what I can play tomorrow. Oh, I have the perfect idea. Okay. I'll keep it to myself. I know what I'm streaming tomorrow. I figured it out. But yeah, did you enjoy Unicorn Overload that much? Because I know it's made by, what is it, Vanillaware? The same team that did what was it, Dragon's Crown? And they did another popular game too, but I always forget what the name of it was. Back food wasn't ready yet? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What kind of food are you getting, though? Oh my god, this is where I came from. Oh, I think I see what I gotta do here. Yeah, I think I see it. It's done, I did the post game? Nice. It's been on my radar. It seems up my alley. I think the name is really stupid, but I think it's kind of on purpose. I feel like all of my exhaustion is catching up with me. 13 Sentinels was their last one that had some buzz before Unicorn. Oh, I didn't realize they did 13 Sentinels as well. I knew they did another game, but I couldn't remember it. I'm like halfway through 13 Sentinels, but I'm in such a weird spot with that game. I should have played it all the way through. Because it is like part visual novel, part like strategy, like mech game, but not really that intensive. But like the problem is that I don't remember enough of the characters and stuff to like pick up where I left off. But also the beginning of that game is such a fucking slow burn that I feel like that would be pretty rough too. So I'm in such a weird spot where I'm like exactly halfway through, and it's like I don't want to play the beginning again because I still remember the beginning. It's like the next part that I forget. I don't know. I mean, I think you can replay episodes in that game, so maybe I just like go back to the most recent episode for every character and just go from there. But I do want to finish that game. It's got very good reviews, and I also just like enjoyed what I played. It's just very dense. It's a lot of characters to remember, a lot of things to remember. The story is also being semi-told out of order. But I do want to get to the bottom of it. It gave me it gave me the same feeling I got when I played Danganronpa for the first time, which is a good feeling. I like that. Like, I really want to get back to it, but I don't know. I feel like I'm also at the point where if I just wait long enough, if I just wait a little bit longer, then I can just restart it from the beginning, because I'll have forgotten a lot of the stuff. But we'll see. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's a pretty good track record. I like Dragon's Crown. I never like platinumed it because the platinum was pretty difficult. And I never really did too much of the end game in that game. But Dragon's Crown is pretty good. Oh, you know what it was? I never played... Dragon's Crown was meant to be multiplayer, and I wanted to play single player. So, like, eventually I kind of just fell off. But it was really... I played that on my Vita a good amount. That was fun. I played that at work. But then 13 Sentinels is really good, too. Yeah, maybe I should try Unicorn Overload. Or Overlord. I think I probably would enjoy it. Play Dragon Crown with my friend. It's a good game to play with a friend. You've got your choice of also, I'll say this, Dragon's Crown, they were ahead of the game with big buff muscle women. They got the barbarian woman in that game. They got the absurdly sized cup for the witch. I forget who else I forget what other classes were in that game. It's been a long time since I played. Maybe I should go back and play Dragon's Crown again too. Oh, is that thing a beating heart? Because I think everyone does. See, I guess I'll play the demo for Unicorn Overlord, I think. I've had it installed for a while. I mean, the real answer is that I might not get to it for a while because I'm still so obsessed with Dave the Diver, but it's a game on my radar. I'm aware of it. I know I'd probably like it. I just need to find the time to play it. Problem with games that people recommend to me, like stuff like that, is that they're always games that are like a million years long. And I just don't have time. Alright, I think I know what I have to do here. But that was Mr. Howell's answer was Unicorn Overlord. What other games, if you had the option, would you really like to see me play? I feel like everyone has at least one of those games. Is that my like 6th yawn? I'm gonna start tearing up. Yes, I have a lot of blood flowing in this beating heart. Yeah, exactly. Is that Falcomon's fucking voice? That didn't sound right. Why does he sound like a nerd? Thinking about it, but I'm in a kind of a slump for playing games myself at the moment, besides Poké Rogue. That's the perfect time to play Poké Rogue, when you're in a slump. Poké Rogue is a very good in-between game. Get obsessed for a little bit, put it down, play a different game. It's perfect. I see that chest up there. I have no idea how to get to it. Sorry. I had to yawn. At the same time, I had to flex. Oh, you know what I'm kind of worried about? A little bit? I have to get fitted for a suit next week. And I'm worried that between the time that I'm going to be fitted for the suit, which is next week, and roughly the beginning of July, which is when I have to wear the suit, I'm worried that my body will go through more changes again. either I'll put weight back on or I'll lose more weight. I'm like, well, I had a fitted fucking suit, and then I immediately don't fit it anymore for one way or the other. That's a little bit of anxiety I've got, but it should be all right. What else do I have to do this moment? I feel like I'm forgetting something besides that. Oh, we got another Digivolution. Let's go. I mean, I'm definitely going to turn you back to Metal Garurumon because I don't see you getting a better evolution, but still.
Digisoul charge!
Oh. Oh. It's Magnet Angemon. I thought it was Clovis Angemon for a second. Oh, that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll keep it. Hey, Moz, what's going on? Oh, fuck yeah, I'll have to look for some new clothes as well. My niece's communion is next month, and I'm her godfather as well, so I have to dress up for church. You have fun. I got this this guy's wedding I have to go to. Some guy, you may know his name, Carlos. If you guys have heard of that, I have to go to his wedding. This whole thing, I have to be best man there. I'm not. It's gonna be whatever. But yeah, I gotta do that. So I have to get fitted for the suit. Chat, would you believe that Carlos limited my best man speech to 2 minutes? Do you think that takes the fun and the spirit out of a best man speech if there's a limit? What's a Carlos? Have you ever, like, gotten, like, fungus in, like, your bathroom or something? It's a lot like that. Go over the limit, what's he gonna do? That's kind of what I've thought to myself, is I'm like, alright, well, who's gonna stop me? I think that's crazy. I'm like, I wasn't gonna sit up there and do like 10 minutes. But I'm like, 2 minutes? That's so short. That's 120 seconds. I won't even be done with an intro by then. I literally public speak for a job. Like, you would think that this man would respect me giving a speech, but I suppose not. Go beyond your limits plus ultra? Yeah. Dragon with a cane from a stage? True, they could do that. That's just how he is. That's what he decided. It's his wedding. Just because it's my only chance to sing the praises of my best friend, why would I be upset that I'm suddenly limited? That's fine. He only wants 2 minutes. He's only getting 2 minutes of compliments. Zeri music is so fucking fitting, by the way. It's a lot. Oh, Maz, I was asking this earlier, and chat had no answers. Only Mr. Howell had an answer. So everyone in this chat right now who's not named Mr. Howell did not give me an answer to this question. So keep that in mind as I ask you this. Is there a game that you'd really like to see me play? Like, just you personally. Is there a game where you're like, man, it'd be really cool to watch Nick play this? And what game is it? The rest of the chat had nada. Make a speech when you get to the good part, just stop and sit down like nothing happened. I should do that. That'd be so petty. You know what the funniest part of doing that would be, I think, is just getting to speech and then just like hard cutting and say, oh, sorry, he said I could only do 2 minutes, and then just sitting down. Legend of Dragoon or Legalia 2 Dual Saga? I don't think that's real. Pokemon Unite would be funny, but give me time to think. I would... Don't do... No. Shut up. No. I guess I'm not really encouraging some good suggestions. If you give a suggestion, then I immediately go, no, shut up, idiot. More Pikmin would be nice. Pikmin 3 is short, and Pikmin 4 is a bit longer. I want to go back to Pikmin eventually. I just, like, have never found the right time to do it. Don't think a game besides my pick for the wheel. Oh, that's true. I mean, I also asked if you guys were excited for the Viewer's Choice stream, and nobody said yes, so I don't know what to say. Did you ever play any of the Fable games on stream? Man, I've played the Fable games. I've played Fable on stream during the birthday stream, so less than 68 days ago. I played on the Xbox. I think I did 2 parts. People said they'd be interested to see more, but it wasn't like a priority, if that makes sense. I called out of work for viewer's choice. that's funny. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I have to do this month. I have to do viewer's choice. Yeah, just a whole 68 days of footage to crawl through. How dare you? True. True. Imagine not watching every single hour of the birthday streams. Viewer's choice has been super fun. Also, you should just play a montage of Kara saying everything on the air for 2 minutes. That'd be funny. Oh, it's the Viamon.
A gator!
It's enough to swallow the digital world whole.
Good lord, that model? I don't think that's a bad model for the PS2, truth be told. Like, there's a good amount of detail in there. The size isn't right, but I think it's fine. I was way late to the question, but weirdly, I'd love to see you play FF14. Maybe I'll play Dawn Trail when it comes out. Sorry, I work. I quit tomorrow just to watch your streams. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's all I ask, is that all of you quit your jobs and watch me, but also pay me a lot of money at the same time.
No way! It looks like it just wants to eat us.
If it's a Mao Digimon, we need to take it down. Let's go, Agumon!
Ikuzo! Viamon, you look so small here. What do they do to you? Oh, double attack power? Okay.
Use this.
It's cold outside, so a little stringish. Yeah, I guess. Sure. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Eternal Courage. When turning into Digi-Egg, automatically resurrect with 1 HP. Oh, an auto life. I think I'm already a Virus Buster, but I'm not honestly sure. Also, I don't know that Leviamon needs a Virus Buster. Could do double attack. Let's do that one. This game is so much shit, man. Yeah, it's both very complicated and incredibly simple at the same time. And not in a good way for either of those. Also, I think Gallantmon with that background is the thumbnail for one of the videos from the first time I played this. I feel like I've seen this image before. Oh, we're gonna get a crit. Oh, I lied. Doing a lot of damage, though. He looks like such a goober. Answer your question, Nick. I would like to see you play the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Ah, yes. A series with like 8 games. Cool. I have the first game downloaded. I just haven't tried it yet. But that's a good suggestion. I like that one. I guess you should probably heal Agumon just in case, but we ball. Least favorite Digimon, and which one do you absolutely hate? I don't, this is gonna shock some of you. I don't actually hate any Digimon, I don't think. I think I like all of them. Like, there's some Digimon where I'm like, that's a dumb design. But like, there's not a lot that I'm just like, I actively despise this thing. I see I missed some things. Yeah, that'll happen when you dip out at the beginning of a game, Under. How dare you? Under was like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh no, I can't watch Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm just kidding. I'm a little upset because that's such a rude thing to say. And it's like, oh, you're playing this? I'm out. I'm like, okay. Fuck you too, I guess. Like, not a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, but you're a fan of me.
I want to eat Mom's cooking.
So it should cut through.
Hey, stop calling my mom by her name.
Such a weird voice line. But yeah, I don't really hate any Digimon. I also don't really have any favorites. I've got like ones I like more than others, but like favorite, it's tough. There's so many. Is this Ansem? Did we just... Rex is your fave? I mean, Rex isn't a significant... Rex isn't like a single Digimon, though. That's kind of the point.
Leviomon's sin is envy. It's a difficult feeling that doesn't go away easily.
Yeah, thanks, nerd. I got you on the 70-inch when my girlfriend watches NCIS on 30-inch. Okay, great. No pressure. You should swap those.
Everything's all right.
NCIS is worth being on the 70-inch.
Why?
The fucking model for this girl. Just... What?
I can kinda have one and I can't. Cell phones, comics, CDs, clothes.
What's a CD?
All I'm supposed to do is
Okay, throw that kid off. That's not human. It's the Leviamon.
She's so lucky. I want Kana's parents to be my parents also.
Envy towards friends. So that's why this child was chosen as the material.
The 7 deadly sins in this game are such a stretch.
Stupid.
It's like, oh, this kid wanted to be like their friend who has rich parents. Better turn him into a Leviamon. I'm like, that's like, why is that her fault? Like, I don't think it's wrong for a kid to like feel envy towards someone else. Like, it's fine. You just eventually learn to deal with that. This is like, I feel like this game's like the moral of this game. Every time we run into one of these kids is like, hey kids, don't feel your emotions. Shove them down. Good, she can swim then. CD's nuts got me.
Even though they want to. Don't say you want someone's parents to be yours. That's just sad.
What if she has like shitty parents though? Like,
Agumon. This child also has a code key.
It's the code key of envy.
oh hey,
Kagura.
Kagura, why are you here?
It looks like we've managed to rescue all the missing children.
Kagura, why is there no spark in your eyes like everyone else has? Hold on, wait.
You might be attacked by Digimon.
Why did for like just the smallest second did they play those heavy footsteps when Marcus ran? Footsteps that have not played in this level at all until now. They just now for this very moment they decided he took 2 steps and we needed to hear the clang clang clang. Dude, this game is all over the place.
All right, I'll take the code key of envy as evidence. Hey, wait a minute.
Secrets revealed.
Kasaburo.
It's that private investigator again. You've got some nerve. Hey now, I'm not here to cause trouble.
Chad, I noticed it and now you have to notice it too. Do you see his eyes in his portrait? First of all, one of his eyes goes over his hair. That's fine. That happens in anime all the time. We can ignore that. But like, it's weird that I feel like his eyes aren't centered. Like it looks like one hangs lower than the others. And like one is in like the corner and one is like at the top. It's so, his left eye just looks wrong. I can't describe why. Yeah, he's looking at Kagura and he's looking at me. But then you look at his model and the eyes look fine.
I've been double-crossed by my client. Isn't that right, Kagura?
Oh, they fixed it for a second when he was angry.
Hello. Did someone drop you on your head as a baby?
Hello. Did you create me?
I don't like getting angry, but I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't even know you. In that case, take a look at this.
Take a look at this cliche. Oh shit.
This light.
Why does that glow so much that even in the daylight you can see a very bright red light from your lab coat? That shouldn't work that way. I think you're probably giving yourself radiation poison. Like, maybe at night, but not in broad daylight.
But I sent the 2 code keys I stole to my client. I tracked the data I sent using a tracking program virus.
Oh, he used a tracking program virus, guys.
attitude was quite annoying to me. Now, I want an explanation.
That's a sniper from afar.
Why do you have the 2 code keys that I gave to my client?
Chat, it's over. The camera angle. They've cut off his eyes. That's never a good sign.
Will you please get your pockets,
Fucking
Kagura?
clangs.
Thomas, what are you doing? Hey, Thomas, you don't actually believe what this guy is saying.
You don't?
I don't.
Oh.
However, we need to know what's in Kagura's pockets.
Just empty your pockets. If you're innocent, you wouldn't have any problem in empty your pockets. That's not true. ACAB.
Say something, Kagura. Don't just stand there.
Is he gonna do the Aizen? Pull up his hair, fucking slick it back. Also, how easy would it have been to just pull his hands out of his pockets and nothing was there? Like, the smallest bit of... He just immediately gives up. He's just like, okay, they asked me what's in my pocket, so now I have to reveal my true plan, I guess.
I hired a private investigator to draw Dad's attention away from me, but it looks like my actions have come back to haunt me.
Why are you monologuing about failing? With a name like Kagura, how did you not expect him to be antagonistic? Kagura and Gintama would beg to differ. Yeah, also, why does he have them on him in the first place? Why would he not just, like, put them away?
Why are you doing this?
We haven't gone to the real world yet, by the way. How? Why is it so easy to steal from you?
Sloth, greed, lust, gluttony, envy.
They stole 3 at once? What do you mean?
I don't understand, Kagura. Why? Look at yourself. Look at what you're becoming. Yuma saw you like this. Yuma,
310?
I'm the one who sacrificed the children and Yuma as material for the Mao. Huh? I used the evil Digimon to find the children that would make good material for the Mao.
That's a good point. How?
I activated the Mao Digimon data in the dark area. I used DATS and that moron to retrieve the code keys the Mao Digimon were carrying. For what purpose? To gather all 6 code keys
6?
and unlock the last seal in the dark area.
Oh, I guess the last one's sealed. Okay.
The Lord of Darkness is frozen in the dark area. The most powerful Digimon ever. I intend to unlock the seal to control Mao Digimon.
I hate that they call it Mao. It takes all of this away. What the fuck is a Cho Mao? Just call it the ultimate demon lord. Like, why are we doing this?
Cho Mao?
I agree.
There's no reason for me to explain myself anymore. You're all going to die here.
I don't know. Whoa, kids game. You gotta say Shadow Realm.
Boss, we've got company. Step out of it. Let's get it together.
Why? Why, Kagura?
Yeah, so Die is fine, but Demon Lord isn't. Also, oh no, we have to fight 2 Demi-Devimon. Oh, and 2 Devimon. Oh man. How am I ever gonna deal with all of these? Whatever will I do to fight off these 4 Digimon? I just beat a Demon Lord. What are you doing? Who the fuck do you think you are? I don't think you actually have an AoE move. I'm gonna try and use another AoE move, but hopefully they don't kill us in the meantime. Oh, there's my crit. Great. He doesn't have Heaven's Gate. What the fuck? We just got him. So he's still a little low. Oh my god, the Eye of Truth. I hate that they don't do voice attacks. They do voice attacks for the main partners, and that's it. They don't do any of the voice attacks for any of the like non-canon Digivolutions. We're getting out of this fight, and they're going to be like, oh, he got away. Gallimon clears the main partners. Though, he deserves it. I don't know if he does. I don't like Gallimon that much. I think Gallimon's a good Digimon. I think he's solid, but like I don't know that I put him above like some of the other ones here. I think they're pretty much equal. Oh, I got some eggs? Some death eggs? Oh, are these like insta-kill, but only on that level? Mods ban him. Okay, got him.
Where's Kagura?
Did I actually ban just now by accident? I meant to hit timeout. Oh, I actually did ban. Whoops. He should be back now under. I hit hide user instead of put user in timeout. Whoops. Welcome back.
He escaped.
I called it. I knew he would just escape while we were distracted by 4 fucking Digimon.
I can't believe he's planning to resurrect such a dangerous Digimon like a Choma.
Also, is he controlling Creepymon? Like, what's going on here?
Sorry, Yoshino. You didn't have to treat me.
Your wounds. Who did this to you?
So I've seen a couple people play this game. Has anyone ever used Kosaboro? I don't have any problem with Kosaboro. It's just like, I would use him, but like I had to figure out how to use cheats, and I already forgot, because that was like 2 years ago.
Let's get back to Dad's.
I just don't want to have to use the cheat engine to unlock all his evolutions again.
Kagura.
The game is also very unforgiving for getting Digivolutions on new partners. So like there's no incentive.
An earthquake.
For the 5th and 6th character that you unlock in this, like, you're so deep in the game, like, you already have megas. Like, there's no reason to switch back to using, like, fucking champions.
Now for the first one. I'll unlock the seal with Belphamon's code key of sloth.
I don't even know what Digimon he gets because he's the second go with the Birdmon. I mean, you do know. Oh, you mean like evolutions? Yeah, he does just get Biomon. It's also worth noting that the 2 bird Digimon partners are back to back.
Yes.
You get Falcomon, then you get Bird, then you get Biomon.
The Chomao Digimon will be mine. Even that genius Thomas H. Norstein is a simpleton compared to me. With the Chomao Digimon serving me, I'll be the greatest Digimon tamer of all time.
If this dude was in Survive, he'd be about to get eaten. I think he's talking about Toma. Like, considering Galmon gets Gabumon, you definitely could have put Biomon's line in Falcomon. Agreed. We can check the evolution map in a sec, though.
What was that earthquake?
Everyone all right?
If you can call this back-to-back, since it feels like they were spaced out between... spaced out despite no recruits between. Yeah, I guess. I think you do like 2 or 3 levels between.
Kagura has taken the code keys and disappeared.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
It looks like he made a digital dive. Because of Kagura, we've got a big problem.
I would argue it's equally your fault.
What? Kagura's the suspect in the missing children's case?
Yes. He was using the evil Digimon and kidnapping the children into the digital world. He was using them to resurrect the Mao Digimon resting in the dark area.
Even Yuma.
He hired me to make Dad's focus on me instead of him.
Audio mixing, by the way, what a concept. You can't really shit in a PS2 game for having bad audio mixing when audio mixing today is still bad.
Break the last seal.
There was more than a few cutscenes in Rebirth where the music was like ba 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 ba, and the characters were like, "Okay, so we have to go find Sephiroth." Like, even today, people can't get fucking audio mixing right.
Commander, we've detected a huge Digimon signature. We speculate it's probably a Mao Digimon.
Thanks.
6 code keys. That's what Kagura was saying. Right now, Kagura is holding 5 code keys.
So the next code key will make a total of 6.
We don't have much time. Get out there and find it.
It's great. I don't know how audio balancing can be that hard in games. It's not. Oh, I don't even go back to DATS. You just immediately put me in a new area. Surely you just listen to it once and realize it's fucked. Yeah.
This is
The forest.
This is a really cool design, though. I like this a lot.
look.
It reminds me of the like short little pathway you walk in the digital world in Cyber Sleuth.
The digital world is starting to fall apart. The activity in the dark area, that earthquake, this is all Kagura's doing.
I'll fight too.
Shut up.
Saburo? You?
Dats will handle this. You're civilians.
I can't just sit by and do nothing. Suit yourself.
Ruckus?
Hey, if he wants to fight, let him. We could probably use the extra help.
All video game, TV, and movie audio mixers think I'm in a movie theater. I love Cyber Sleuth, but fucking Kowloon can die. Kowloon in Cyber Sleuth 1 is really bad. Because you just never leave. I like all those like unique areas they made in Cyber Sleuth. Great, awesome. But like, never make me go to Kowloon level 1 or 2 again. I liked Under Kowloon. I feel like Under Kowloon didn't really overstay its welcome.
Now, Beelmon, realize!
This cutscene is still going, by the way. I beat the boss like 20 minutes ago.
I'm Beelmon. Pleased to meet you. Yay! I'm so glad we have new friends.
Why don't you sound like Beelmon?
This isn't a social gathering.
Also, why are you being the serious one?
Now,
This is character assassination.
Fine. I'll use you like a grunt then.
Hey, yo.
oh boy.
I recognize that Beelmon VA. Is that an actual Beelmon VA? And I just misheard it?
Is the last Chomao Digimon seal about to be broken?
Oh, wait. Is that Rena? I thought I recognized it, too. Is that Rena from Next Order? Is that her English voice actor?
We can't let Kagura have the last code key. Let's look for the Mao Digimon in this area.
Until you said I recognized that VA, I was like, it sounds familiar, but I can't place it. Yeah, that was all cool. I'm going to leave, though. I'm going to go back to DATS. Thank you, though. Kowloon could have used more areas where they expect 9% of the game to take place there. Yeah. I mean, I've said this before, but it would have been so much better if they just changed the color. Like, let Kowloon level 1 be blue, let Kowloon level 2 be green, then yellow, then orange, then red. Just mix it up so that it looks different. They all look like the exact same area because they're all just like blue. It's so easy to fix. Kowloon has too many dead paths. DS games were so bad about that too. I will say Kowloon is better than the DS games for sure, but also it's still too much. Oh yeah, they're also just clarifying here that that this is a different Beelmon, so that you don't have any questions. Okay, there we go. Cool. I'm glad this isn't voiced. Thank you. Beelmon's VA is Bergemon and Garudamon for Adventure, but not Beelmon. What the fuck? That's weird. I guess I never realized that Beelmon had a different VA. I'm gonna check. When the hell does this take place in the story? I think it's right before Dats gets ganked. Is supposed to be when it is. Like before whatever the fucking weird dude is with Gizmon. But also post like a lot of the character development. Voice actor from this game is the heavy metal trucker queen from Cowboy Bebop. That's funny. Alright, let's see what Biyomon gets. Alright, we got Bergemon. That makes sense. We got, hold on, wait. Is that Garudamon or Aquilamon? And that's Phoenixmon. Okay. And then, oh, there's Aquilamon for some reason. Impmon. And then straight to Beelzemon, I think. And then Garamon, Goldnumon, Ghoulmon. And then Pon Chessmon, but none of his other line. Kamemon, Guapamon. I always forget the third one's name. And then is there a Mega? Oh my god, is Jumbo Gamemon in this game? Wow. Jumbo Gamemon's not even in the fucking series. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen Jumbo Gamemon in one of these games. That rocks. Cool. That's pretty neat. Black Gobmon, Black Growlmon, Tylomon, or no, Warrior Seigermon. What is this line? And then I think that's Chaos Gallantmon. What? Wait, what? What? All right, whatever. Sure. We don't have time to digest all of that. Black Garurumon, Black Weregarurumon, Black Metal Garurumon. Okay, interesting. And then Black Godamon. Do you just like have all palette swaps? Is that your whole fucking deal? Black Agumon, Black Toy Agumon, Black Greymon. Who the fuck is this? Oh, Black Greymon. That makes sense. What the fuck? This Biyomon is just every Digimon. Alright. So it's a lot of palette swaps, and then Kamemon's line and Impmon's line. Pretty much. That's a weird line. If I had the cheats active, then I wouldn't mind using Biyomon just to see some of those weird Digimon, but unless I get the urge to like look into it after this, maybe, but I think I kind of just want to use the same party members. I mean, I'll look at the evolution map again to see what it takes to get the Jumbo Gamemon, but I don't think it's easier. So you just need to defeat Kamemon, who I haven't seen yet. So we're already blocked because I haven't seen Kamemon at all. 2 mystery ones, so it means it's story progression, and I have to defeat 10 Deep Savers Digimon. Defeat 25 Deep Savers. HP is 1,000, anger is 20. Received 5,000 plus total damage. And then 2 more story beats. More Water Digimon. Receive 10,000 plus total damage. Guard command 20 plus time. 5 plus Digimon champion. Yeah, we're pretty hard locked from this line without more story beats. So, not even gonna do it. Don't you fight that guy that has him? Isn't he like an optional boss in some areas? Who? What guy? Yep, definitely used him because I remember using Black Greymon. That's pretty cool. I think I've got a couple Digimon that are close to getting their next evolutions. So that'll be fun. Alright, I'm going to save. Oh, I didn't know he was an optional boss. I don't think he's optional in some areas, but maybe that is it. Maybe you have to fight him. He usually just gives you hints. Do you guys think that Kari? Do you guys think Kari is the last unlockable party member in this game? Alright, chat, that's going to be the end of part 4 Digimon World Data Squad. We've got a new area to go to. We've got a new party member I won't be using. We're going to Doomsday Forest Ruin. Cool. I think we are pretty close to me being where I think I didn't keep going with the series last time, but that'll be fun. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in part 5.